Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this ABC 36 News Update. I'm Tom Kenny. Expert testimony today in the case against Jamarcus Campbell. He's accused of pulling the trigger in the murders of teenagers Bo Upton and Ryan Shangraw. ABC 36's Chris Dietz has more now from Lincoln County.
Yesterday's testimony was dominated by the two young women who were in that trailer the night Ryan Shangraw and Bo Upton were killed. Also, a man who says he was there that night, but says that Jamarcus Campbell pulled the trigger. This morning, in a taped police interview made after his arrest, Campbell denied Matthew Tolson's testimony, saying he was in the car that February night 7 years ago.
We turned around, we turned around, okay, came back. I said, I'm sorry, to the trailer when the parents got the car.
Campbell says he then jumped out of the car and headed toward the trailer.
I run in the deck, I see the body on the floor. I can't do it. I ain't got a gun, I ain't got nothing. Just one. That's all I needed to see.
And on the way back to Richmond, Campbell says Tolson admitted he fired the fatal shots.
You mad did the shooting. Yes, sir.
But after another police interview, Campbell's former football coach, now a state trooper, heard him tell his mother this.
Mom, they got me, I did it.
An admission Campbell's ex-girlfriend told the court he made to her years ago.
Did he tell you that he went out in the house and blasted two white boys and killed them? Yes or no?
If I'm remembering right, yes, sir.
The most difficult part of today was the autopsy photos, which were shown this afternoon. The families of both Ryan Shangraw and Bo Upton often having to look away as the photos were shown to the jury and the rest of the court. Once again, the Commonwealth has rested its case. The defense will begin its tomorrow. In Lincoln County, Chris Dietz, ABC 36 News.
Last week, the horse industry ramped up its call for slots at racetracks. Well, today, an anti-gambling group threatened legal action if state lawmakers don't put the issue to a vote of the people. The Family Foundation issued its warning from the Capitol Rotunda, then dropped off some of its proof at the governor's office. The anti-gambling group disagrees with slots bill sponsor Greg Stumbo. In 2005, when he was Attorney General, Stumbo issued an opinion that video lottery terminals don't require an amendment to Kentucky's Constitution.
In some sense, he is on an island. We would suggest it's a fantasy island because everyone in the Commonwealth knows that the people must be involved in a major change in public policy that will affect Kentucky's future for decades, if not centuries to come.
Through a spokesman, House Speaker Stumbo wouldn't comment on the Family Foundation's threat of legal action. Speaking of legal action, UK is suing former head coach Billy Gillispie, saying the memorandum of understanding that he worked under while at UK was not a legally binding contract. You can get more on that and other stories at WTVQ.com.